virtual. I'm virtual. My brain is the dead zone. I'm virtual. I'm virtual. My brain is the dead zone. I'm virtual. I'm virtual. My brain is the dead zone. I'm virtual. I'm virtual.
Virtuoso so hard that I punch rocks in the same casual manner factory workers punch clocks. It's Mr. Slick. The sound of my voice make chicks lick their lips and twist their hips. I force the hands of Father Time back to the days when rappers still bother to author rhymes. I keep my technique under wraps. Perhaps my vocal liquidation gets the loudest ovation, but making thunderclaps, so none of that. Talk about gas, I speak peace and sweep kick the pitch till musical staff switch their array of notes. Spraying throats with laser quotes, raising goats to headbutt you off the bridge of your own song. I'm so strong. The government made an attempt to snatch both arms, offered to throw bombs for use during the Persian Gulf. If y'all suckers got juice, then I'm submerged in pulp. You saying virtuoso this and virtuoso that, but your chick and a clique say virtuoso's the Mac. You know that city smog be making me weak, so I skate for 3 weeks to meditate on the beach. My speech is a vicious diatribe. You're better off taking a sip of cyanide. The trader blows with the iron hide. The real aim is bust and make changes, instead of dwelling on the past and anguish that's dangerous. Threaten my life and you'll see what the knuckle does. Leave you and your man laid out like a couple rugs. Sucker what? I cut you up into cubes over the groove. So don't be grilling like you got something to prove. Tough guys, don't look in my eyes, cause I don't see men. Unless I spray a dick chick with the semen, I see them. Haters ask what happened to Incinerator. I burn their epidermis surface till their skin's a crater. I've been a major innovator since a young child. I write R&B, rock and roll and rap dumb styles. So if you are one-sided, you ain't gon' find it. Virtuoso's open-minded and ain't gon' hide it. Soon as I made a dance track, they said I'm too commercial. Love to see him shaking, no replacement for some universal appeal. Y'all need a few rehearsals for real. Sing and produce, get some rhythm, kick a verse I can feel. Don't even attempt to touch your brush to my mental canvas. That's painting a landscape canvas and doing a handstand handless. It just can't be done. I'm amply hung with a fancy tongue, the Cantabrigian, silver-plated gorilla native saying virtuoso. I bombed out by techniques that so fly. Got compound eyes, the lightest spark 3 L's. The tiger shark Miguel gon' make you hear my flow forever like your ears a seashell. I'm virtual. I'm virtual. My brain is the dead zone. I'm virtual. I'm virtual. My brain is the dead zone. I'm virtual. I'm virtual. My brain is the dead zone. I'm virtual. I'm virtual. My brain is the dead zone. Virtuoso, stop rapping up. Virtuoso, stop rapping up. Virtuoso, stop rapping up. Virtuoso, stop rapping up. Virtuoso flows like the ocean doing archipelago. Virtuoso, omnipotent, medulla rule extra crowds. Stepping vows, weapon rounds, give your chest a pound till your breast is ground meat. Pharaoh's army sound fleet. Slash your hole in half your soul, make your casserole. Crack a pole on your back and roll you in the blackest hole. The winter brood, Interlude, Amazonia, jungle warfare. Silverback gorilla, I'm covered in more hair than 4 chairs in a barbershop. Vocals hard as rocks and the beats on smash. Megalito, jiggle weak foe with my machete unique flow, bitch, I'll beat your ass. I got the keenest sense of hearing, ear sharp as fox. Savagely carve and chop, galaxies and stars will drop. You know Ver, but with odors who throw dirt. Stomp your ass till your bones squirt like yogurt.
Hey yo, Reks, extreme pervert. I'm undercover covert. You need to put in work and get your games out my face. Let the flames in the place. You fuck with Reks, a fatal move. You stand in disgrace. Show my brains in outer space. Taste the toxic. Improve reflexes like shadow boxing. Sternum crack. Extreme force applied to your back. Pick your torture, that's the rack. I'll scorch you with the lips. And words sound like claps like niggas with full clips. Gorilla war, I killed your core. Until the hun don't want none. I'll bash your fucking head into the floor. Spitting shots through your door. And kick that shit down. Thunder pounds. When Ruck throws the mic to the ground. In discussing Ruck you trust. Word to us. You spitting shit that should be flushed. Time to bust. And crack the earth crust with one thrust. Nasty your shit toxic, the hazardous analyst.
From the 2-1 pound beat down.
From Philly to Boston, we tossing cats to the ground.
Some clown jumps up to get beat down.
Virtuoso T-Ruckus Jedi Mind for the crowd.
From the 2-1 pound beat down.
We cats that beat rounds to blast your weak sound.
Some clown jumps up to get beat down.
Virtuoso Jedi beat the beat down.
For the blitzkrieg, your wrist bleed into 6 C's. Your veilless, my stainless will split trees. The fists need to smash through the brain. Soul of the tyrant is cast into the flame. You'll come to learn that my flesh is unslashable. You damn coward, your manpower is laughable. Your chest blastable. The jackal will smash you in the Adam's apple for not doing what's asked of you. That's the last of you. I'm a sick bastard. I spit gases and split rappers with pickaxes. From Illinois, Shambhala to Los Angeles. Rappers are mummified from the number of bandages that I inflicted. With guillotine swiftness, we mean vicious and fiends can get the clean shifted.
Leave your flags raised at half-mast. Niggas walk with less pride than facts have. The rap, leaving you tied and gagged. Then we drop more shells than pregnant crabs. The Glock make niggas bow down in hell. You open immediate, like priority mail. That's my dog and I clean up after his tail. So the evidence can't pin the guard in jail. Leaving you pale, buried in the underground cell. While your family still open, you alive and well. Call the Reaper, tell him I got lives for sale. I'm paid for each nigga I supply to hell. I can tell y'all can provide work for me, just like Hercules versus Freddie Mercury. Virtuoso, pass the blunt and let Megatron smoke these trees down and stumps.
From the 2-1 pound beat down.
From Philly to Boston, we tossing cats to the ground.
Some clown jumps up to get beat down.
Virtuoso T-Ruckus Jedi Mind for the crowd.
From the 2-1 pound beat down.
We cats that speak rounds to blast your weak sound.
Some clown jumps up to get beat down.
Virtuoso Jedi beat the beat down.
From the 2-1 pound beat down.
From Philly to Boston, we tossing cats to the ground.
Some clown jumps up to get beat down.
Virtuoso T-Ruckus Jedi Mind for the crowd.
From the 2-1 pound beat down.
We cats that speak rounds to blast your weak sound.
Some clown jumps up to get beat down.
Virtuoso Jedi beat the beat down. Virtuoso. I don't preach or pose, I teach those who would need the flow. Yo, this cat slang so much he speak dope, so each quote is worth a Gino. For kicks get free coke, the chicks for deep growth. From sleep woke in the days, dreamt that he was broke but he's paid. He hopes for the days when legal life will feed his wife. Smoking the haze and peaceful pipes are rolled and jokers as J's. Bricks are the cheapest, wider open and splayed with razor blades. Business fell cause of a major raid in Mexico, and right then he knew he was next to go. Everyone knows, do the crime, do the time. Behind the wall he lifting weights and flexing, so by the time he get out his pecs will grow. His bed was a breeze, he got an extra hoe that's giving him weed, sex and dough. He bought a Lex and lay low, heard about a major deal for Yayo and couldn't say no, so he got slayed slow. They choked 80 breaths from his blow while his lady slept, and his baby wept. The shiesty business brings a shady death. You gotta know how to grow where the soil's tough. If you want cheese, buy the G's like an oil rush. Chase his dream, keep your sphere clean, never soil it up. Then you'll be guaranteed to win like a royal flush. Transporting bricks, his crew hold keys like Solomon. Camcording chicks whose whole steez is modeling. His man snorting fix through 4Gs while bottling. A problem that soon solved, revolver shell shot at him. His fan filled his coffin with jewelry. Parents held hands while they talked in his eulogy. Came in the form of a ride from his little brother, who swore he blow the killer's mind with a clip of thunder. He give another clicks, chips for info, watching which way the wind blow from his window. As he kept his eye on the block, found the lies that popped the shots was his brother's crew, fired the Glock. He got wide and hot, dropped the top dog, got him and shot him, but the problem is that the cops saw. Now his parents wonder why they fail. One son done by a gun, the other one hung with life in jail. You gotta know how to grow where the soil's tough. If you want cheese, buy the G's like an oil rush. Chase your dreams, keep your spear clean, never soil it up. Then you'll be guaranteed to win like a royal flush. You gotta know how to grow where the soil's tough. If you want cheese, buy the G's like an oil rush. Chase your dreams, keep your spear clean, never soil it up. Then you'll be guaranteed to win like a royal flush. This is dedicated to shady ladies who have babies and cats just to flash the Mercedes. Since that's the gravy, and maybe a couple backstabbing people who tried to play me. They couldn't fade me, they only made me stronger. Life is crazy like an animal for rabies. Today Miguel's running the mic, but I've been waiting all my life for cats to pay me. Words flow like the river Euphrates. I know the world shady like Hades. Respect my lady, save me from being lazy, so I praise the Lord. To the threads of my life, afraid and torn, I stay informed. And thank the one for the day I was born. Parlay with blunts of crazy sets. Lay and wonder why the babies wept. While they spraying thunder so they may be wet. I say we get moving and shaking, making connections with every section of our Mother Earth for her protection. Cause monetary divisions, industrial prisons, and racism only lead to a global cataclysm. You gotta know how to grow where the soil's tough. If you want cheese, buy the G's like an oil rush. Chase your dreams, keep your spear clean, never soil it up. Then you'll be guaranteed to win like a royal flush. You gotta know how to grow where the soil's tough. If you want cheese, buy the G's like an oil rush. Chase your dreams, keep your spear clean, never soil it up. Then you'll be guaranteed to win like a royal flush. Yeah, yeah. Big Virtuoso.
I got a bigger plan. I got a bigger plan. Surviving. I got a bigger plan. Surviving. I got a bigger plan. I got a bigger plan. Yo. Utilizing all we know. Shoot a life in.
Tenfold, I read you, you're see-through, I don't believe you.
It ain't what your skin hide, it's inside. Key locks locked in the detox. Amazing escape and evasion plots. Blackstone chiropractic, crack your backbone. Spectacular when I rap to you, it's on. And after I masquerade, this mic massacre. Last of the B-boy master spellcasters. High roller, last the beat fantastically and put them fast to sleep. Don't discuss this travesty with this majesty. My styles make bullies look bashful. Y'all heard of casual. I get into you guys, I rhyme in every minute. You'll be miniaturized. Squeeze the chalice till my hands get calluses. Challengers get their ass kicked into spastic paralysis. I place pillows and cigarillos, stuffing bitches till they think it's dildos. A nigga will blow, marinate till I mildew. Off a bruised up sack and a peel too. Y'all niggas shook like seizures. You skeezers, please us in our leisure lamping. With your tramp in the Hamptons. Amp about to run through that camp, then I'm vamping. Like a champion, having fun with abundance.
All we know, utilizing all we know. Shoot a life in.
Tenfold, I read you, you're see-through, I don't believe you.
It ain't what your skin hide, it's inside.
This is the source, so know that we hitting you off. Our forward progress increased with centrifugal force. And as I listen, I think who did the mixing on your weak sound and accidental punches like the presidential recount. Deep down, address the state of my being and breaking museums to take back our freedom from snakes and demons. We indulge when that cat rap it's tenfold. You see through, I read you, they speak your memoirs. Flash ridiculous flows, master physicists. They be like, yo, that's a hypnotist. The way I get with chicks sick of this pre-imposed regimen. We disclose evidence of this societal foes decadence. The righteous, you gain an advantage, we banish songs of Satan. Battle the biggest, start fucking bring on a constellation. Watch how I kill and fray the Milky Way with silky spray. Filthy gray clouds descend on the earth to slay crowds of evil assemblages. Orchestrate my control with cerebral appendages. So believe me, your hemorrhages quite likely. Cause you spread rumors you might fight me, but neglected to write nightly, thinking my hype might be overblown. But I'm the most powerful of Jehovah's clones. Poison will, digested poison milk from the Cobra's poem. For years, Virtuoso slaved hard. In a rage sparred with brave guards and laid him in the graveyard.
All we know, utilizing all we know. Shoot a life in.
Tenfold, I read you, you see through, I don't believe you.
It ain't what your skin hide, it's inside.
Deep within, we begin through the grass and moss. Ran away from the plantation.
mission, plan grand larceny. Mind states malnutrition and low adjustment. What's this? Identify, then decide. Virtuoso was hopeful, cash was aggravated. I knew we had to make it. Any task taken to sink or swim. Die young or live in wrinkled skin. Only look akin as homies thinking in the same civilization. My pen is inking in. Otherwise they are minus. Cause wise is the mindset. Dumb, deaf, blind man. No time reminding your ass stay greedy, needy while I fast. And I'ma start there, leave a mark there. Then every thought's clear and concise. Cause I can't live twice. And try and do me like Christ with spice. Dancing with Manson, but I ain't that type. Alright, what? A fly past, wise crack, survival tactics. Relax and meditate and apply the math which gets solutions. Skip institution, strong constitution for a retribution.
Essentially one energy under the sun.
We gotta live as one.
Yo, when all forms of payment and education's involved in enslavement and degradation, this wasteful culture will kill us all. Neanderthals peeping how we live would be appalled. Our administration needs to do some reflection and make a vaccination for worldwide infections. And let the most disprivileged of us rise from the dust. It's a must. We increase our trust in foreign lands. Remember, every war is planned by the hands of the government. They're on some other shit that they won't let us understand. But keep your selfish ways. Crime pays and the CIA needs a raise. The same energies flowing through the leaves and the seas, going through you and me. C-O-N-E. Skin pigment separations, a figment of imagination, a planned regiment for domination. Essentially one energy under the sun.
We gotta be as one.
Essentially one energy under the sun.
We gotta be as one.
You think acting devilish might settle this problem? Man, how you gonna erase hate with hate? That don't make no sense. Y'all are so dense, need to open your mind. Let some hope in your mind. Know that it's time to show some respect and take a step. I know it's hard, but in time it'll connect. Let's build a bridge over troubled waters and teach our sons to love our daughters. Instead of guns and slaughter, it's clouds, sun, and water. Cause nature don't hate ya, so why do you litter, hit her, and rape her? The fact of one molecular structure should settle the puncture. Put in our love, our violent settlers. Focused, I notice everything in my dimension, like retired pension receivers who once believed in high ascension. Now they sitting by a bench and contemplating were they wrong for taking a stand with the freedom that they've long been craving. Essentially one energy under the sun.
We gotta live as one.
Essentially one energy under the sun.
We gotta be as one.
It's trees, leaves, the waves and the seas, and AIDS the disease. Even the air we breathe, mud, blood. Slug shot from a snub by thugs from the hub for the love of money and drugs. Say it's not what it was and their forward motion's perpetual. I think that a timeline's merely conceptual. It all remains the same. They live with aimless brains. The name is changed, but no pain, no gain sustains. Our task is to influence the masses and the government who smother with hypnotic gases. Politicians make erotic passes. You die in the hottest clashes. The one killed's not as fast as gunslingers who could lift you with one finger. Memories of a son linger, nuns bring a bouquet of flowers. Hand on a gun, spraying showers as one. We trying to stand on the sun, today is ours.
Anyone back down, you probably get a bruise. Step out of place, they can slap in their face. Anyone back down, you probably get a bruise. Step out of place, they can slap in their face.
The date was approximately October 17th. Just finished my 440 and sparked my 11th leaf. I sit by the Charles River, the temperature falls, I shiver with a false sense of power from bottles that scarred my liver. So we rally troops and roll the Harvard Square in lousy groups, thinking shall we scoop girls and booties as ripe as Cali fruit. We get there, one of the best pair of fellas I know. Matt and Juan scat the gun to Arbonne Pain to drain the lizard. See this game exquisite. Now peep my game, I'll hit it later. Right now, my crew pushing through, looking like something major's happening. See Matty B with one in back of them. They told me that some kids up in the bathroom was harassing them. Spotted them and went after them. And when we catching them, we tapping them on the shoulder. And then my soldiers are asking them, were they talking trash? They said no and started walking fast. Knocked his ass flat on the ground. He had his nostril slashed and left one cat standing. So my man turned around and backhanded. Not looking, I heard the smack landed. And then we stepped from the scene, thinking we extra mean. Next we seen the cats we beef with come back with extra team. In life there's many situations which can lead to confrontation. Take the time for contemplation. Try to end it with the conversation, cause the complications which involve kids could solve without the need to spit revolver shells. We yell remembers back when I was young, we would fight with our fists. And now these kids will crack your lung with a pipe of a brick. And all the sons pack a gun, they'll take your life with a clip. So now getting in a fight is like slicing your wrists. They came back with the football team, to be exact. And one was so tall that I could barely see the cat. We squared up, he said hit me and see what happens. And open the fight to fight, boy you better believe him scrapping. So I wound up, and then I gave his face a pound. What? He on the ground, cut bleeding because his beef was round up. I turned around, ducked the sucker punch. I'm about to knuckle up when Juan Jr. snuck in an uppercut. And G came flying with dreadlocks, threw him in the headlock, kicked his lips till they bigger than a bread box. Soon they called in the ride squad, they trying hard to break it up. Kids punching pigs, leaving they bacon cut. They shaking up their cans of pepper mace. One cop wet my face, two boys grabbed me, we had to jet the place. My boy Juan got caught, you know he's lying. He's like, sir, I was just passing through when punches started flying. Washing my eyes in the sink, they burning in pink. To think, I almost spent the night in the clink. And then I paged my crew, told them meet me at the crib. Y'all know where the pad at, kid. We about to smoke a fat ass blizz. In life there's many situations which can lead to confrontation. Take the time for contemplation, try to end it with the conversation. Cause the complications which involve kids could solve without the need to spit revolver shells. Miguel remembers back when I was young, we would fight with our fists. And now these kids will crack your lung with a pipe of a brick. And all the sons pack a gun, they'll take your life with a clip. So now getting in a fight is like slicing your wrist. Hey yo, we got home that morning about 4. Mattresses laid out on the floor like savages, we crashed the back door. My man asked for a bandage cause his hand is hurting and his shirt and elbow ripped. Head told me the big fellow hit with my fist. Sonny had a seizure in the pit. Well, spit dripped out his lip and kicked the shit out his clip. And not one of us got arrested. Well, half the fools we bested in the duel. They holding in the cooler, clutching swollen medullas. When we rolled into the school the next day, I heard my friends say, damn son, you served they ass a proper chunk. They tried to play you, but you got the punks. I told them that's right. Boy, we the click, there ain't no stopping us. But that was back in the days. Now these bitch ass actors will blaze. They roll packing the gauge. So the morals don't fight, I won't front. It was a dope night, but when involved with violence, you're liable to get your throat sliced. In life, there's many situations which can lead to confrontation. Take the time for contemplation. Try to end it with the conversation, cause the complications which involve kids could solve without the need to spit revolver shells. Miguel remembers back when I was young, we would fight with our fists. And now these kids will crack your lung with a pipe of a brick. And all the sons pack a gun, they'll take your life with a clip. So now getting in the fight is like slicing your wrist. In life there's many situations which can lead to confrontation. Take the time for contemplation. Try to end it with the conversation, cause the complications which involve kids could solve without the need to spit revolver shells. Miguel remembers back when I was young, we would fight with our fists. And now these kids will crack your lung with a pipe or a brick. And all the sons pack a gun, they'll take your life with a clip. So now getting in a fight is like slicing your wrist.
Anyone back down, you probably get a bruise. Step out of place, they can slap in their face. Anyone back down, you probably get a bruise. Step out of place, they can slap in their face. Anyone back down, you probably get a bruise. Step out of place, they can slap in their face. Anyone back down, you probably get a bruise. Step out of place.
from where my people virtue part hell. Nasty as the poet Nas on the track with Ocknell. The blue block, a rocker, twin of Arkell. Nigga blabber talk well. Think it's a shame to see hip hop sell. Absolute like shots of vodka. Watch my thoughts spill all across the art to your heart still. Lifted like I spark L's, but I'm sober to the weed aroma. Catch a dark spell. Black out when I ride into a coma, hold the profile. Sorta like Jesus when I zone out. R.E.K. Gas, the greatest rapper no one knows about. Most authentic lieutenant, pushing you to the limit. If I pissed you off good, that's exactly what I intended. The pterodactyl thrash you in half like cashews. Record rain begin a book of Matthews. Body slam collapse you. Shift the third rock off of its axle. Naturally I'm a natural when I attack you. Blessed like I choose. Perhaps you might find another deadly brother as the Reks on the mic. But that's like not realistic, my fault. I'm egotistic. If you heard somebody spit ill as shit, sorry I missed it.
You wanna know Virtuoso? Boy, listen and learn. My vocal motor go to overdrive, the pistons will burn. My mission is firm. So sick, fuck a chick, I'm tongue kissing the germ. I cut your clickers, y'all are slippery worms. You'll drown in my rain. No blood, I was born with sound in my veins and a pound on my brain, so I can't help but be dope. My talent is my twin as we grow. My free flow is now a kilo. I breathe in oxygen like the top of a ski slope. To match my breath control, you need a scuba tank and 3 throats. I speak real life, you still heisting your thoughts while I'm busy working towards a fly wife and a yacht. And when I'm rich, then bitch I buy my ice in the spot. And I have skills and integrity, that's twice what you got. Son, I'm naturally stylish, and when these lies, I'm talking violence. Look into my iris, they walk away in silence because they fear the realness. I kick words that make you feel shit. We should heal riffs in our family structure that has the man in me suffering. Spit imagery so vivid that son, your camera be shuddering.
Provoke me, on the mic I'm a wizard.
Rappers don't need skills to build, so they don't
Try
really
to
know.
provoke me, on the mic I'm a wizard.
Rappers don't need skills to build, so they don't
Try
really
to
know.
provoke me, on the mic I'm a wizard.
Rappers don't need skills to build, so they don't
Try
really
to
know.
provoke me, on the mic I'm a wizard.
Rappers don't need skills to build, so they don't really know.
Forever we keep the flow going like the 7 C's. Heavenly, you need divine assistance to better me. Everyone talking about they heart, how they Beretta squeeze and all they cheddar please. That's negative, y'all need a better steez.
Records text beyond it at auctions. Arsenic thoughts to scorching your playlist. Virtue my portion. The pie in Boston priceless. Nicer than the Jordan Waynes and Jerry Rice's. Steady precise with the mic devices.
Life is peace and violence, balance, yin and the yang, the king and the queen. Put the needle to the record, feel the sting in your vein. We bringing the pain to every inch of your frame. Ringing your chain, we gon' injure your name.
Simple and plain, drop the living science. Deadly alliance, handing out assignments. Skills 101 on audio appliance. Doses of pen play, lyrical kente. Who care what them say? Art of the A, epitome, your M say.
When way, step in the spot, repping our blocks with lyrical weapons that's hot, blazing, letting off shots, wet them like drops of 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. We chase them to the mouth of the lines, then we lock them in.
Knock the chin, break a glass jaw, surpass y'all. We pass raw, cats getting familiar with asphalt.
I didn't ask y'all for your opinion, you out your dominion. My spit and control and steer the game like rack and pinion.
Half of you been in the game, getting boxed out. Sending them for ours, houses, earth. Yo, Birch, knock that ass out.
I rock them in their mouth with my granite hand. It gets no harder. We can either trade and barter, or you can get made a martyr.
Author with the mind of Aristotle. Getting drunk and acting drunk's my motto. Seeing tomorrow through the 40 bottle.
Throttle and choke your whole squad like an engine.
Spitting like Pippin that blaze, written, inflicting torture.
I scorch your frame like a butane flame.
Off the rail train, posse insane, clowning you lame.
You're surrounded in shame, clouds of despair for testing the most powerful pair. Competition cowers in fear.
Too proud to be mere locals. Vocals across the third stone. Spit my first verse around the time the sun first shone.
We burst stones, virtuoso
and Reks diminish it, seal it with signature.
On your gravestone to finish
Try
ya.
to provoke me, on the mic I'm a wizard.
Rappers don't need skills to build, so they don't
Try
really
to
know.
provoke me, on the mic I'm a wizard.
Rappers don't need skills to build, so they don't
Try
really
to
know.
provoke me, on the mic I'm a wizard.
Rappers don't need skills to build, so they don't
Try
really
to
know.
provoke me, on the mic I'm a wizard. Wizard.
All my life I've talked like this, but I guess I'm just too honest. Cause it's so hard to speak your mind when half of the people people clocking, don't know how to keep the time. Bringing the kick, smash, stinging the sticks, the virtuoso. Your bird wants to step, so beware like Coco. Oh no, he didn't flip with the meticulous rhythmic precision of a metronome mechanism. Is it him? Why yes, in the flesh it's Miguelito. Can I speak so fresh? Two techniques, hypodermic needles filled with antidote. Necessary precautionary measures for my cancer quotes. Gram of smoke, fire breather, burn suns, oxygen tank lung, box cutter, shank tongue. Roll over poser soldiers in a bulldozer, choke guys, high roller, smoke live from Angola that's been dusted with Ebola. Strike frames like world champ bowlers, so fly they call me air traffic controller. The leader of a team of tigers like Matt Noakes. I catch most in my bat strokes will slap folks. Don't discriminate between Muslims and Christians. I speak to those who listen, spitting repetition so it sticks in your mind like a thorn in your side. We were born in divide, going to war for pride. Now we gonna decide whether to hold a grudge, put the gun to the side. It's better to show some love and roll some bud and get high as a kite. If God take me now aside, I wanna die on the mic. It's like all my life I've talked like this, but I guess I'm just too honest, cause it's so hard to speak your mind when half of the people clocking don't know how to keep the time. The most integral parts of our community are usually number 2 or 3 on our list of priorities. Who's the minority, who's majority, and what seniority, except somebody saying more for me. In this American dream, it becomes more apparent the scheme is that the rich will inherit the cream. We need to integrate, interracially interface, cross-disseminate summer and winter mates, splinter hate. I'm into safe living, and if it means giving up people thinking I'm hard, well that's okay, I hate prison. In rapping the best of is, I ain't never the Catholic spit. A verse half as fresh as this, so give me your cash and Lexuses. Big Bird, my fights are big time. Big Bird,
To the real.
all my life I've talked like this, but I guess I'm just too honest, cause it's so hard to speak your mind when half of the people clocking don't know how to keep the time. The Archbishop passed me the branch, spark this bitch up. Hit them dark sisters of rhythm, they hard switch up to match the pitch up. So get up out of your seat, my fat grandma. Jackhammer pounding the streets, it's Virtuoso, the most cunning linguist. I practice my raps while I'm performing cunning linguists. Rappers say they let more shells fly than Beatles, then in the same verse complain about they dying people. Now son, you ain't got nothing to prove, and they just bucking at you cause they got nothing to lose. The true lesson, we need to stop stressing. Who's the hardest? Walk away, see another day, stay modest. Lay with your goddess, get weeded up and seeded up. Time for creation, no more destruction, I've seen enough. Virtuosos on a global change mission to get the oppressed switch to the best social positions. We puff a double dutch, pass and skip past y'all like double dutch. Chill and let the deep thoughts bubble up. All my life I've talked like this, but I guess I'm just too honest, cause it's so hard to speak your mind when half of the people clocking don't know how to keep the time. Big Bird, my spikes are fatal. Big Bird,
To the real.
all my life I've talked like this, but I guess I'm just too honest, cause it's so hard to speak your mind when half of the people clocking don't know how to keep the time. Big Bird, my spikes are fatal. Big Bird,
To the real.
Virtuoso spitting.
check the stats.
Now you know what my name
I be
is.
the best at rap.
Virtuoso
I
spitting.
control the set.
Now you know what my name is.
Show respect. Hey yo, Virtuoso holds the hot flow like a coffee mug. I'm so hard that to me a shoddy slug feels like a body rub. I'm all about baby blue velour jumpsuits and crazy new raw funky loops. I break your 2 jaws and front tooth. The right one if we fight, son. As soon as the sight's done, I roll the Gaussian and light one. Then sit back, waving my L in the sky. To me, MCs appear soft like I gelatin eyes. My man beyond the lace, the bass that'll crumble the ground. Perform state to state, bringing the thunder to town. The Lord of face-to-face spitting, I muzzle these clowns. Run with hordes of apes to scrape, dipped in wondrous gowns. Not only am I the mad scientist, I'm also the daddy flies with. Giving some sick shit like like psoriasis. See me riding with the same kids from Cambridge I used to hang with. Watch the dames get brains, kid. I'm famous for language ability. Snatch your voice box and throw it. It's Virtuoso's version of ventriloquy. To top it off, I twist perfect blunts. Delivery so natural that my mom didn't have to contract the cervix once. I surface from submergence to alarms of urgence. City's gone incinerator, burn it, turn it up. Blast the track and I'm stabbing happily. Virtuoso keeping heads covered like haberdasheries.
Virtuoso spit.
When I flex the rap,
Now you know what my name is.
your neck is snap.
Virtuoso spit.
My flows connect.
Now you know what my name is.
To show respect. Bird puffs, kind trees. Plus when I crush, pull on my dimes, weave. Keep my mind sheet, hide it from rhyme thieves, the smoothest cat. Pack the confidence you losers lack. Ruger back, Mike slice fools. True back with tight shoes. Boys in sumac, might ooze all on your skin. Then make your body collapse like 1,000 Kalana pins. Wanna sabotage my life behind my back? Are you serious? Clearly it's a case of you envying your superiors. Near as I can tell, anybody that battles Miguel, that'll be hell for them. I'll even sell my pen. Come off the head for 20 minutes, making perfect sense. The silverback, killer gorilla born in a circus tent. Circumvent your first defense line with my immense mind. Smother your grill slow with a pillow, baby, can spend time. Get your head shot, Virtuoso the pros waxing. Think you're deaf, your nose smashed and closed captions. For 4 comments, I wrote the score for sonnets. Don and war bonnets, it's jeweled and pure onyx. I speak like congressmen, but what I preach, more honest and reach the modest men who in turn will teach it all again. Vital to your development like a belly button. Every time I call 7 Ellie, cutting me gelly, something slick as gel. Wanna know my steez and listen well. Hit the L and slip the L and chicks and sips as thick as hell.
Virtuoso spit.
Press the map.
Now you know what my name is.
Kick, check your stats.
Virtuoso spit.
My flow's the best.
Now you know what my name is.
To show respect.
Now you know. Virtuoso. Now you know. Virtuoso. Now you know. Virtuoso spit.
Dangerous lyricist, indigenous accent. My raps meant your downfall. I surround y'all that sound small in comparison to the magnanimous analyst. Paranormal panelists be planning this non-stop. Mass mutilation when bombs drop. The cobble stop the onslaught, not by a long shot. My phrase is laid, kings to rest like ace of spades. Raise the blades, slay brigades. And while you play charades, I space invade like Pagan's age. Stealing your belongings, blow you off the rooftops and bounce you off the awnings. Orion's belt, shameless Ryan supplying giant wealth. Now try and help the situation. My science felt decapitation. That's how I break your concentration through a brain abrasion. Overall, my protocol's devoted to demoting y'all. I noticed on your promo, you ain't seeing esoteric flip of Virtuoso. Off the head or written, freestyle or premeditated. Any way you put it, suck it duck, you getting devastated by the constellation. Rotating space station that's fully operational and capable of acing you.
Mr. Lip. Freed from the days when they had me working in fields. Throw up the shields, block out all the negativity, trying to stop the force my mind yields. Start harming him with a homonym, damage him with an antonym. And to him, 4 niggas that's religious, ambitious. When I was younger, one of my wishes was to be an MC, so I increased my caliber. On to be a veteran from amateur. Focus on my rhymes, my grammar blur. Fuck up your eyeball, deep penetrating lyrics to get inside all who don't fully understand my shit is worldwide, y'all. I drop bombs in Canada, then quadruple the perimeter, incredibly large diameter, so niggas feel my aftershocks in Africa. After the damage, I truly feel I have an advantage. Yeah, they sent them, so I dent them, then I gain momentum, but then I chill, and I return to the seas, while I depend on microscopic air bubbles to breathe. Now this is a place that is cold and wet, yet my fire inside is supplied by the tide. I gaze at the moon and offer words and sacrifices, and then I jet. I got a tip on where the Antichrist is, and I'm bound to torture him with his own devilish devices, nooses and vices, until the motherfucker's lifeless. And then I shall stand over the land as God, and walk amongst the masses who are mentally scarred.
I launch razor tip violin bows through the windows of an opera house to chop the mouth of a soprano, alto, a baritone, away your dome like a lick. Every thought I thunk or think will chop a rocky chunk and shake atop the nostrils of the sphinx. Living god awful drink, pots of ink, lock you in a box with the rabid links, stab it full of pinholes so you can breathe. I got 10 souls I cleave from the inner sanctums of the highest ranking soldiers in the earth's history, who all attempted resisting me but fought listlessly when they were faced with the epitome of brute force, leaving tons of tongueless, lungless, mute corpses. I loot your fortress, shoot your corporate bosses, quarrels coming quintuplets from a crossbows, or toss foes and pits that's lined with vines, and giving minds that's designed to constrict on your spine at the slightest sign of a twitch. Bitch, my pugnacious, loquacious rhyme interfaces with your basic modems to explode them. My cortex computer chips hold them and download them. I make the truths minute like a tadpole scrotum. Stab your head with a pole, composing the human totem, corroding bones like osteoporosis. I'm the chief locust and deep focus. I keep beats and chokers and beat each promoter whose peeps print cheap posters a week. Boasters I eat motors, my pores secrete rotors the speech cobra. My mic strikes and wars defeat ogres. I fly in stealth mode and explode the globe in a frying pelt. You'll die and melt, shot between the 3 stars of Orion's belt. There it is. You know it's about to go down, right? The place is here. And the time is now. Come on, Virtuoso, ask for him by name. Only the flies, mommies, are players in my game. Chocolate top brain, stay high like a plane. It's Cambridge, baby, ain't a damn thing changed. My aim is to be the top dog. You yap your trap, but it's only talk, dog. I'm not soft. The beef popped off, the sweet got tossed. And even salty cats fall on they back. We calm and relax, cause we know we got it so Miguelito. Oh, hey yo, the Virtuoso, blow O's a dro. And yo, the way I reindeer, I swear my nose should glow. I told you so, sick like polio. It's only 420, honey child, you know that yes, you dress fresh on your breast. Let's get it poppin', slip it off, and girl, let your hips do the talking. We came to party, so girl, shake your body. Love, I see you want me, so let's get it on.
Where all the ladies at? We came to party, so boy, shake your body. Love, I see you want me, so let's get it on. Giorgio Armani, Gianni, Versace, glowing wristless chicks, oh no, my type of party. Somebody who came in them fancy rims is gonna snatch me up to dance with him. My women friends all hold it down, no coat holding hands. At the bar with bills out, cause we holding them. It was like 10 of them, and since my man ain't here, let me attend to them. Ava Reks is rested, on top of Armani X's for the big chested. My God, I'm so impressed and fully rested. Anything get out of hand, it's cause we let it. Chickens get heated and call us conceited, but they respect it. I worked real hard for the truck necklace, and I'm working real hard toward the truck Lexus. GS, no BS, I stay holding it down, officialized down to a VS. You know?
We came to party, so girl, shake your body. Love, I see you want me, so let's get it on.
Where all the ladies at? We came to party, so boy, shake your body. Love, I see you want me,
right.
so let's get it on.
Let's do it, baby, yeah. Give me 16 and I make it chick cream. Twist green, dro, flow till my wrist clean. My top so hot, I got spit steam. And get between more dips, lips than Listerine. I'm slick as sheen, oil, I boil and bubble up. We tryna party, why y'all bringing trouble up? You want me, catch me on the floor, honey's rubbing up. Chocolate on both sides, looking like a double stuffed Oreo cookie. And I'm sorry, y'all rookies, think I fell on a bet, make a call to your bookie. Now, what's the odds? Virtuoso ain't hard, quit stressing. Just count your blessings and thank God that I made another record. My troops scooping, get the flavor, honey's naked, getting major money, check it. I smoke the lie and stroke the thighs. And if you messing with my night, I might choke a guy. Because we came to party, so girl, shake your body. Love, I see you want me, so let's get it on.
Where all the ladies at? We came to party, so boy, shake your body. Love, I see you want me, so let's get it on. Okay.
Intelligence is irrelevant to success when disrespectful intellectuals get blasted in the chest. Depressed, violent talents constantly under arrest. Best be determined, crime minds burning for a higher learning. My lips tremble as I remember cerebral violence of Malavis. Sicilian sniper, recalling staring in his iris. His slanted-eyed highness was a warrior like Cyrus. Through coke in his sinus that made him honest. Now blindness he's living in. He started pushing in pussy that's lethal. A chick that's sticking in infected needles as she tried to boast. He had an overdose, comatose. Bitch stuck a fist in his throat and made him choke almost too late. But he lived to regurgitate the weight. I gotta call it 8 a.m. telling me to meet him in front of the mansion where we standing lighting the cannon in the Pelly Pal. He took a puff and told the tale, but now he's weak in the knees. Trading his gold medallion just to ride inside the saddle of cocaine, the white stallion. Pull out the car keys, pop in the CD, and pull the UE. We peeling out to peep the rest of the crew. Out in the Montero sky blue. Fat body, Rozzy riding shoddy, drinking naughty, headed for a college party. We puffin' skunk, getting drunk while the beats bumped. I peeped the cracked out bitch, lamping with her eyes sunk up in the sockets. Winking at the snitch, shook her tits, took a grip on his collar, and bit him like a Rottweiler. Rolled up $100 and then devoured white powder. Tense, he's holding tight up on his amaretto sour. He's shaking like a coward over flour. He broke down, making the sniffing coke sound. Now he's out on the town, on the corner begging for change, estranged from his friends. He could have pushed the Benz. He was a drug dealing genius with a seamless plot, but couldn't stop. The kid was a slave to his habit, could have had it all, but all his dream and dreams are shot because persistence will prevail when raw genius will not. Intelligence is irrelevant to success when disrespectful intellectuals get blasted in the chest. Depressed, violent talents constantly under arrest. Best be determined, crime minds find desire burning. My man snipe, rough life in the moonlight. Can't sleep at night, knife chop, white rock, light a crack pipe ignite. Juvenile the link in the precinct, Buddha stink, eyes chain drink while the judge think with Sicily shaped link. Neglected youth, physical abuse, had a weightlifting, stepfather whipping, plus a mom strangling for hanging with the wrong crew. 22 sipping, blood hitting, coke flipping, taking SATs on LSD. His university was assisted financially by slinging keys, split personalities. Mind operates in intricate patterns, manic depression orbits the dome like the rings of Saturn. Now he's thrown out of home alone. His parents cruel, he's fucking up in school. His tool is a Dutch master, ooh, lace dirty and mean. It's pumping through the fiend's bloodstream like Valvoline. Legs splitting, licking women in silk and linen. The slanted-eyed sex and exercise eyes like Richard Simmons. Without protection on the rock hard erection. Blessed with lucky fuck that escape without affection in the school halls. Fist pounding a punk bitch until he falls. His nose is broke, the rules are broke, so grab his stash coke. He's expelled, his nose clean, living at Wells, but still seeing triple beam cream with a redeemed. Love of life, osteospomania, Imani and the fiancé, she's a soon-to-be wife. So fuck a crack pipe, determination for making higher education instead of facing 25 to life type incarceration. Making cash illegal connects the faculties, phallic calories with salaries, dealing to rich people, starving like a third world nation, feeling naked now with money making master determination and patience. So intelligence is irrelevant to success when disrespectful intellectuals get blasted in the chest. Depressed, violent talents constantly under arrest. Best be determined, crime minds burning for a higher learning. Street sweeper, I check the time on the black beeper. My crew roll deeper, Dutch master, hash a reefer. My feet are 3 stripe. Life is an egocentrical ecosystem where we're all governmental victims, played like marionettes with mental and physical threats. The only outlet for the scars of my brain and my pain, and to refrain from going insane is a sound set. What up the Philly, spark it solo in the polo, determined to drink bourbon, wearing a black shirlin', keeping a fly girl in a Chevrolet Suburban. For cash crimes will break your arm out the socket. So fuck the Bank of Boston, tossing shit up in the front pocket, asking a question that no one could ever answer. A mind is divine, it's hard to find, like a cure for cancer. Wisdom philanthropist, cannabis burning when I'm blazing up determination for a higher learning. Intelligence is irrelevant to success when disrespectful intellectuals get blasted in the chest. Depressed, violent talents constantly under arrest. Best be determined, crime minds burning for a higher learning. Virtuoso. They're ready. Let's move. Yeah. Thunderous overture. Roll over curl like Ben-Hur. I'm your mentor. So who you gon' send for? 10-4, I read you. Your people When you speak to me, you lie frequently. Got me visible like I'm covered in sequency inside, but your skin hide. Been fly since 10I. Send guys with limbs tied. Bipolar tape recorder disorder. Transformer, performer, maneuver. Then hit deep, Taurus grips. We hard. Walk on our coals without my feet scarred. What you been kicking, slim pickings while this beat's long. The moral, I make quarrels hot like 5 coral. One strike to your right pectoral. One let me spot like epidurals. Storm through portals with ravenous baboons. Stabbing gouge your thalamus with a spoon. Leave you lost like rudderless boats upon the Ganges. Slam these microphones and bite the bones like hard candies. Cause your family's thin like the atmosphere on top of the Andes. I charge head first like Ramsey. Damn, he's inhuman. The Pentium processor professor. If you're the aggressor, I'll make it go black and deck ya. Rhyme explosive detonated a melodious pitch, which entwines infinite like a Mobius strip. I'll beat your head till it's softer than a piece of bread. I'll play doh, you'll see stars like Galileo. That rips the body in half. I'm so dope, your radio wants my autograph. More drive deliveries like midwives, master deliveries. Rhythmically rhyme limber, mind bender, sent to command the hordes. Chop a fjord in your neck with the mic cord. Bow to the Lord, wild like a psych ward and down for the cause. Cause the cause of the earth's flaws are ours. Spell checker in my right hemisphere is here. Dictionaries, mouth spit obituaries. Nothing's harder than the winter in Boston Harbor. Search for an answer to cancer like Dana Farmer. Char your crew with hot spray like when Mount Vesuvius buried Pompeii. Bend arms the wrong way, gonna be a long day. You lay upon my torture rack, force a crack in your rib cage and contort your back. Cause you're the one to hide and undersides like barnacles. The one to lie, only see through one eye like a monocle. Diary of Dark Lives, Part 5, Library Archives, psilocybin lace, sharp knives, Juan DeMarco spark, live blood to the drum. Rapping your Allen Poe who flow like the wind blow. Yo, bruise, cruise till their bodies black and blue. Bruise, play they pain with a record needle, verge wrecking people. You're exposed as your facade corrodes, while I'm Beethoven, Sebastian Bach composed.
Yeah. Holla at me, y'all. Yeah. You know, this is how we live. The Benzes with the Gucci luggage. Still thorough and rugged. The case is a Couvé, while y'all niggas do play. Virtuoso, K.T. I'm Jaz-O, y'all. It's how we live. Come on.
Used to have blocks in the smash, rocks in the stash. Now I breathe life in the beats like an oxygen mask. Pass like a toxin to gas. Got it locked in mass and leave heads open like an oxygen slash. Lot of y'all just rap, I'm an author of bestsellers. Probably go platinum off the album of acapellas. Keep it gutter, gangsta, I keep it gully. KT spit, get more head than a Scully. Why y'all think that? My flow's the slickest, start patting the quickest and delivery the sickest. Cause I do this, niggas know to either respect the grind or expect the 9. Now who won't test what? He gon' get touched, he won't get much. Right hand gat clutch, from the streets to a star. Beats to the bars, hold to the cars. Money over bitches, those are the laws.
Here's what we live, laugh a little and frown a bit. When mine's only your crown could fit. Whipping through town with astounding chicks. With enough vintage you could drown in it. Then what is this? When it's cool to snitch, when money spitting is counterfeit. Fables and squares, pulling pounds with rounds and ain't holding nothing down, but they nourishment.
Execute moves in a measured manner. Pencil move, heavy hammer. Hands direct the rules, rebel man of my word. And birds swear on the honor system that I heard. Tearing bomb the rhythm when the song is hitting. You in the wrong position, that's the opposing side. It's cold as life, look, narrate a book through frozen eyes. I write pages like glaciers in the ice ages. And life flavors of doja and rice papers. Fuck what y'all say. I do my thing on every day of the week and get plenty play from the freaks. We go all out and we never look back. Hold knowledge like a book bag. Virtuoso, no nobody's ripping me, cause this means the kiss of death from a dawn in Sicily. Music's deep in my blood, the feeling's so strong. When you put this record on, the needle stick in my arm.
Here's what we live, laugh a little and frown a bit. When mine's only a crown could fit, whipping through town with astounding chicks. With enough vintage, you could drown in it. Then what is this? When it's cool to snitch, when money spitting is counterfeit. Fables of squares, pulling pounds with rounds and ain't holding nothing down, but they nervous, man.
Yo, even if the bass and treble was gone, ain't no weed to smoke to get you high enough to the level I'm on. I done spit with the best MCs, impressed MCs, still constantly rappers are testing me. Stay infesting beats with the toxic, grimy flows that bring tears to your fiber optics. Watch this rap cat as I snatch caps, attach cats, blast on fools, making them scared to blast back.
You know my tongue, spit more complete games than Cy Young. Fuck with Bert, die young, rap philanthropist. My wrist drip amethyst, bring hell to your vision like television evangelist. I stole on your man and rolled up a gram. Got more chicks holding my dick than you've had holding your hand. Smoking pencil lead pop, yoke them in the headlock. Make you stomp your feet to the beats and you wear red socks.
Here's what we live, laugh a little and frown a bit. When mine's only a crown could fit, whipping through town with astounding chicks. With enough vintage, you could drown in it. Then what is this? When it's cool to snitch, when money spitting is counterfeit. Fables of squares, pulling pounds with rounds and ain't holding nothing down, but they nervous, man. Here's what we live, laugh a little and frown a bit. When mine's only a crown could fit, whipping through town with astounding chicks. With enough vintage, you could drown in it. Then what is this? When it's cool to snitch, when money spitting is counterfeit. Fables of squares, pulling pounds with rounds and ain't holding nothing down, but they nervous, man.
Yeah.
face with the lathe and leave you blind in a maze. Made an iron cage full of lasers, fire maze with nine blind lines dying of hunger. Ain't been fed for days. Your head's grazing material for the feast of the beast that's released when the teeth of the leaves breach the enzymes in men's spines. At least it's finally happening. Spinally I'm tapping in, by the vinyl I'm rapping in. Any commercial A&R tries to sign me, I'm slapping them. Wrap them in gossamer cocoon. We them ruffle stills get loom. Feed his ass a box of shrooms. Cerebral officer of doom. I rock the moon. My rap athletes any place rip. Gun Martians double parking spaceships. The bomb I take bitches 8 bricks. The weeping willows. And when I'm creeping, kill those who still haven't arisen from their sleeping pillows. Flame I'm speaking pillows from between my teeth. Now that you've seen the cheat, your dreams complete. I steam the beat until the ASR screen delete and sleep on the meanest streets with spleens for sheets. The cream is weak. We're not distributed by rapping skills. If that happens, then I'll be macking with fat stacks of bills. Crack a skill, concentrate pill capsule, and throw your grill with the shrapnel. Then peel your atoms apple and pour it before it goes bad. I'm so glad that my style is no dad. It's so grab, you can get the gonads. Bearing torch of an known as Severian, carrying knowledge like a centurion, deaf and crippled librarian, Canterburyan lyrical champion, armed with exoskeleton and poison venom and stingers like scorpions. My battalion shipped in on a galleon, then stationed in Yugoslavian, Bastian, the crushed crews of Gibeon. amphibians. I terrorize your squadron like Libyans. Slash through your flows like amphibians. Swimming in hypothermians. Leave you limbless like Sicilians. With powerful jaws like crocodilians. Meek mammalians measured by scales like Lacetillians. I'm down for killing men, it's 1 billion thespians and Marion. 10 double D, Cali, Pidgey, and lesbians. Swinging in trees with billions of simian MCs. My raw language spray array strangles one a day to keep the guns away. Some say my lung plays while nuns pray on Sunday. When I rock ties made out of sun rays, I'm too fly for runways. Make it till the hunt say I surrender. Snap both arms and Genghis Khan. Slap Napoleon, remain calm like Dalai Lama. Will I bomb Hitler? Leave Caesar naked in a blizzard. Shoot the fan when Zeus to rip out his entire gizzard. I'm the fire wizard. So hot the Lucifer sweating me, the righteous soldier. Holder of omnipotent weaponry, my leprosy. Rocks the body of Joan of Arc. Sit from the Holy Grail and ask John for a bonus spark. Had a brother on Noah's Ark, versus one of us had to go. Cut out his mind, combined it with mine to increase my flow. Mine it was 1,000. My schools crowded like public housing. I chill and operate in roles.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just browsing. I'm the chiropractor. I'll ply your eyebrows with a tractor. I eat a cortex before sex is an aphrodisiac. Lyrical hemophiliac. Bleeding rhymes excessively out of my cardiac. My rapping vibes and trapping minds to flash lives like a heart attack. My darts like ancient artifacts. Still packing the blade that made half of your body truncate. Your lungs are bait. Am I trapped to capture the tongues of ape, the silverback gorilla? The phantom shadow killer make champions bladder spillers. Miniaturize my size till I'm smaller than a chinchilla. Then ride in a crawling caterpillar. And trooping camps on you and ants, infecting fruit and plants. The jousting master trouncing bastards on my suit and lands. I'm cloaking Trojan, a journeyman and torturous guild. Instruments cleave out your body, leave you with half the build you had before. I'll stab your jaw with a dirty circular saw. Unseat giant claws and start attacking dinosaurs. Word to walk the knees out from under Tyrannosaurus. I rip trees, leave brains porous like Swiss cheese. On my lips freeze, it's gorgeous. I fertilize the earth, give birth to orchids. Liquidate from my orifice to syncopate, rigor mortis. I spray more ink than an octopus bit by a snapping tortoise. The mic. Saying these words, you watched over me, held my hand and walked close to me. That's how it's supposed to be. And since Pop shot to the ovary, you've openly showed me you love me. And when things got ugly, you never turned your back. Had patience and compassion, and I've learned from that. You showed me when to fight back and when to walk away. You behind me 100% all the way. So I pray to the Lord, don't take my mom away. God, let her and Dad live on beyond the days. Taught me how to throw a ball and ride a bike. And what I picked up on my own, you showed me how to do it right. Even when y'all had problems, you held me down. Yo, there's only 2 reasons why Miguel's around. One's my mother and 2's my father. You've always stood behind me and pushed me to go farther. So to my children who have yet to come, you look just like me and yet so young. So glad you sprung into the world out of my girl. And to me you're more precious than any diamonds or pearls. So listen, respect all equally and always speak with free thoughts. Don't let them get caught in your throat. Nope, cause self-expression is what is really dope. And it's what attracts the type of partners we should really scope. I really hope you'll be headstrong like a billy goat, but sensible enough to not quote with the silly rope. And don't follow what other people might do. Hear what your gut feeling provides you. Answers to what's right and wrong, and it's tried, true, and loyal. And me, I'll always be here for you. As far as me and you, we one and the same. It's to my unborn daughter and son in my brain, you know.
You feel life's too hard and you can't go on. Remember that I love you. When you feel life's too hard and you can't go on, remember that I love you.
This is to my friends who've been around since my childhood, whose advice has led me right to live my life good. We come a long way, working them long days, since when we used to scoop honeys in school hallways, all blazed. We used to play baseball, and sometimes, you know, I wish I could stay small. But man, we gotta grow and get the dough. Time moves fast, so I move slow. Let's let them know, yo, that this year we gonna blow. We didn't come to play. It's time to silence the violence. Let's put the guns away. So if you care about me, I care about you. I know I never would've made it here without you, and so.
That I love you. When you feel life's too hard, just remember that I love you, love you. I love you.
You wanna battle Wyclef, you better think twice. Stop the beat, Vanilla Ice. You wanna step up to the plate? This is how I rap when it comes to freestyle. I rhyme next, yo. I'm glad to be on the stage with you. Yo, fuck it, I don't do no voodoo. I'm a freaking Haitian, no discrimination. You better go practice some lyrical masturbation. You wanna step up and test Wyclef? When it comes to freestyle, I definitely get next. I'm glad to be on the stage with y'all, but when it comes to freestyle, fuck all of y'all.
Yo, he think he scarred me? Hardly. This cat need to go back and imitate Bob Marley again. Making it up, just for his friends. Make a new hit, make some new shit. You get your crew ripped. I don't care who skip. Virtuoso do flip, and it's an actual fact that when Virtuoso come back with the drum track, I be killing you softly, plus low and plus pros. So get your shit off, sit off.